Hello everybody, welcome back to Mr. Magpie's Harmless card game. Last time we got the win and we learned a few things about how the deck generates. So I just kind of always assumed that the deck would deal 4 Jerrys and then fill up with whatever the remaining cards are. But at one point we only had 3 Jerrys drawn because we'd gone over the standard 24 card deck size. So I'm wondering if we could fill the deck with extra cards and just kind of drown the Jerrys out of the deck. So we're going to see if we can get that going today. Right now 3 columns have a Jerry in. So we haven't seen the $3 card yet, so we obviously want to keep looking for that, especially now we're at a 4x multiplier. Right, there's 1, 2. So it's either these 2 or 2 of this or 2 of this. There's too many cards left to find. We haven't found another hint yet. So there's 2 Jerrys in one of the columns, 2 hints, and 2 money. There are 0 Jerrys in this row, so that's a row. There are no Jerrys adjacent to each other. We knew that already. So it's either these 2 or these 2. And there's no way to know which, but I think with the $3 card out there, it's worth risking the life. Perfect. $45 this early. So this, I had mistaken this. I thought this was re-trigger the card to the right of this, not all cards to the right of it. So this is better than I thought it was. Are we? Well, let's take sticky pills. Love that. We'll take an intern. We'll take flips an adjacent non-enemy card and reactivate to the right, down to $5. We'll see how we can go. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. That's fine. That's one of them. All right, not great start for us. This is badly placed. That's 2 of the columns. That's 3 of the columns. The largest grouping of Jerrys is 2. That's those 2. So this is not 1. Oh, it's 2 2s. You got me, game. You got me. Okay, $36. After the deal, flip me up is bad on a re-triggerer. Give me that for sticky pills. When a round begins, flip a hint. Sure. Reroll once. When you flip a money in a corner, upgrade it. When you flip a Jerry, flip a random money card. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. Huge start, but not really. When you flip money in a corner, upgrade it. One of the rows has no Jerrys. It's not that one. Wow. What luck. Well, this is the one with 0 Jerrys in it. Is it worth continuing? It's very early in the game. We only have $11 to go to the next shop with, which is weak. I would just love to find one more money card. We haven't seen the $3 money card yet. We haven't seen the re-triggerer yet. And there's that. So this is the $3 card. I don't think at this moment it's worth taking the punt. Especially if it's with our life. Give me another one of those. And we progress. Okay, the largest group of Jerrys is 2. We flip a hint, which flips a free card. So these could be Jerrys. Alright, that's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So these are not pills. There's a Jerry. That upgrades in the corner. That upgrades in the corner. After flipping all money cards, reactivate them. That was what our intern graduated into, which is nice for us right now. There's nothing else for us to gain. We have one shield, so we still have stacked cash, so we can take some vertical value. Then get out. Let's take a $3 card, a $20 card, a hint. That fills up the deck. Let's go to the break room. That gets us some more money and restocks the shop. 20, 40, 50. We can't do all of those. Let's drop info desk for a second hidden cache. Stock up. When you sell another perk worth 15 plus, upgrade all face-up money. That's better than that. And I would like... I'm going to sell stacked to get this because we have sticky pills. So now there's only 3 Jerrys out there, which is good for us. There is 1 Jerry in this column. That's annoying. I wonder if I should work from the right to the left so when I do find this, there's more for it to re-trigger. There are more Jerrys to the right of this than to the left. Alright, well, that becomes free. There are 2 in this row. And there's 1 in this column, so it's likely that one. Open the eye. Sticky pills. There is 1 adjacent to this card. There's 1 money left. 3 of the... Oh no, 2 of these are Jerry's. There's 1 in this column. There's 1 adjacent to this. There's 1 up there. I reckon it could be that and that. It's not... Alright, that's all the money. I guess we're out. Unless I want to sell something worth 15 plus, but it's only the one that upgrades on things being 15 plus, so we'll hold off on that for a second. 5 days left-ish. End of round, gain money equal to your multiplier. When you purchase a perk, this gains 10 sell value. Let's take the all-screen re-trigger. Alright, so we've got always be closing to sell this round. Again, only 3 Jerrys. The largest grouping of them is 2. There is 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. We'll start working from the right with anticipations of re-triggering stuff to the right. Right, that could be a second Jerry. One of the rows has no Jerrys. Okay, well, this is the one with no Jerrys. And we get the global multiplier, which is lovely. It's probably time to flee, given that there is 0 money cards left to find. But let's sell always be closing to upgrade the cash cards. This is huge. Grab that. Can we get sticky cash? We can. When you purchase this, your perks gain $10 of sell value. Should we take the eye as well? No. Alright, 4 days left. We have to get to our 999, of course. There are 0 jerrys in the corners of the board. Terrible. Awful. Right, only 3 jerrys again. No jerrys are adjacent to each other. There's none in the corners. Sticky cash. There's a jerry. Alright, I was looking to see if that might re-trigger this, but it's not going to. Oh, I have a second one of those. I didn't even realize. 2 jerrys left. 3 columns have at least 1 jerry. 0 in the corners, none adjacent to each other. 2 adjacent to this card. That means this is free, this is free, this is free. Let's sell sales pitch. Upgrade all the money cards. Then we don't care about the rest of these 4 cards. One's malt, one's a hint, and 2 are jerrys. Okay. Let's take another right-hand trigger. There's always be closing again. Actually, I'm going to take Queen of Pills. And we'll take Pill Bottle. We can sell Pill Bottle, which will reactivate everything for Queen of Pills, which then we can go for the rest. I don't think I want more hints at this point. You know what? Let's max out on our deck just to see how few jerrys we can draw. Make more money before the bomb goes off. All right, there's 4 jerrys here, which is a shame. But there's 5 pills, so times 12. And then we have sticky cash on 4 bits of money. $48, not bad. There's 1 jerry in this row. And I guess I'm going to avoid that row. There's 1 jerry in the corner of the board. Great. Okay, 1, 2, one of these. Very close to being done now. 1 more money card to find. If this re-triggers that, it would be incredible. It didn't. I'll take it. Okay, stop. So, we got through Monday. There is no point to just keep buying more stuff, because we just lose out on promotion time. So I guess we're out. Okay, we are starting in debt. We've accrued 3 time, I think. Yeah, we get 2 lights and then 1 for default. All right, back in. So our deck is reset, but now we start with a loan. There is 1 jerry in this column. 1 of the rows has no jerrys. Probably the top row. There are 0 jerrys adjacent to this card. So, this is solved. The developers are working on a thing that I've suggested where you right-click on a hint that you have derived all of the information out of, and it will kind of like grayscale it out so you know that you are happy that you've gained all available knowledge from that. So, 1 of the rows has no jerrys. The top row has no jerrys. I could right-click this. It will fade away. And then I know I won't have to keep referring back to that hint because it is spent. Obviously, it's on the player to decide when a hint is completely spent or not, but that's their prerogative. All right. There's still 2 money to be found for 8. There's 1 in this column. All right, well, get out with 35. When an eye opens, reactivate the largest grouping. Interesting. Problem is, I think I would rather take these 3 cards right now. There are more Jerrys to the left of this hint than to the right. Okay, so we've got a dense selection of Jerrys over here. There is 0 in the corners. 3 columns have at least 1. This is terrible. Jeez. There's 2 money, 3 Jerrys out of this. There's 1 money, 3 Jerrys, but we still have a shield. It's not the $3 card. I'm out. It was a $2 card. These are not great. Churn. When round begins, double the sell value of the rightmost perk and sell it. Can't afford an extra perk. We'll take bonds to try and get past this loan, because it's just getting worse. So, when you complete a column, perks gain $3 of sell value. Wow. Great stuff. Each row has at least 1 Jerry. So this is all free now. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. So this is 1 column, 2 column. Can't be this column. Can't be that column. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. And if 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry, it can't be this, it can't be that, and this is where the last 2 Jerrys are. Give me... Oh, I wish I had more money. When a round begins, flip a multiplier card. When a round begins, upgrade all face-up cards. That would be a nice combo to have. But we're going to do this, this, this. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other. Alright, well. There's 1. We know that's safe and that's safe. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. That's a Jerry, I think, because this would have flipped a non-enemy card if it could, and it couldn't. So that means this is safe. This is safe. There's 1 in the corners, which is either that or that. This is safe. None adjacent to each other. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. 1, 2, 3. This is safe. Huh? Ah, I keep doing this. There's 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. Okay, it must be one of those. No, this Jerry is already accounted for in the corner. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is safe. This is safe. Alright, at $23, I think it's time to sell the loan. We'll take Nest Egg for 2. We'll try Smart Goals. Let's do this and this and this. I'll take a break room real fast. And then still with $69. When you flip a malt card, reactivate all other malt cards. Then give me this, and this. Okay, you're saying there's a chance. There is one Jerry adjacent to eyes. When you flip a money card, this perk gains 2 sell value. When you flip up all non-Jerrys, gain money. When you sell this perk, flip all hints. There are 0 Jerrys in this column. When you flip a malt card, reactivate all other malt cards. So we want to find out other pills. This got to that, so these could still be safe cards. This got to that, this could be a non-safe card. Wow. Oh, the 0 Jerry is adjacent to this card, so I should have clicked that sooner. The rest of the hints aren't very helpful. But I would like to get King of the Pills to, like, do some stuff, you know? But it's not worth throwing away the run on a punt right now, is it? There's one more Jerry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cards. Yeah, because this is reactivate, not upgrade, and if I'm not going to hunt down the last 2 money cards in this mess, then there's no point in trying to get that going, I think. Group synergy! I love group synergy. I'm out of money already. 4 Jerrys, 8 money cards. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. There's 1, so these are safe. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other, so that becomes safe. Oh dear, this is not ideal. I need more money, is my problem. No! Hop. Alright, we'll see if we can do a week real fast. That will speed run a week. Each row has at least 1 Jerry. Alright, well that's got the 2. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes. We figured that out already. That's all the money. There's a retrigger. It's not worth finding. $16 is not very much. You complete a row, flip all malt cards. It's interesting. What's the smallest row? The top? I like that. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry, so this could have 2. There are more Jerrys to the right than to the left. There is 1 Jerry in the corner, could be that one. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. Well, if they're all on the right, it would be 2 and an extra 1. They're not. Alright, get me out. No point in having 2 horizontal integrations. Give me a really good malt card. Group synergy, massive. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. There is 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. I don't finish that row because of the Jerrys. That's really rude. 1 here. Okay, well. It's one of those. I can't know which. That's just a rude round, that is. I'm going to sell stacked cash to take this $2 card and this $20 card. And you know what? I'll take that one as well. Let's break room real fast. Anything good over here? Try an intern. There are 0 jerrys in the corners of the board. Ah, stop. I just want all my drugs to flip over. Okay. Alright, I think I'm out. We're just as likely to find money as we are Jerry. $35. Things are not strong. There are 0 jerrys in the corners of the board. There are 2 jerrys adjacent to eyes. That's unpleasant. Right, this might be a jerry, but it will flip over all of our pills. So there's 2 next to eyes. The largest group of jerrys is 3. Then it's got to be that. So... oh, I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4 then. What? Oh, it's 1, 2, 3. This is safe. Yeah, okay, my own assumptions got me wrecked there. When you sell another perk worth 15 plus, upgrade all face-up malt. Bad time for that. Give me this. Give me this. Give me that. None of this is great. We're running out of time. There's 1 jerry in the corners of the board. There are 0 jerrys in this column. Interesting. There's only 3 jerrys out there. There are 0 in this row. There's the rest of our pills. There's no more money to find, but there's a bunch of retriggers, so... wow. More pills. More retriggers. More retriggers. There's got to be something great in here. I'm flipping over all dealt multiplier cards, getting 2. It's not great. We just don't have anything that's going to be like getting us to that $1,000 mark, I think. There are 0 jerrys adjacent to eyes. Am I gonna... I can't do this again just to clear the row, can I? No! It's not going great. 1 money, 3 pills, 1 money, we will finish. When you finish a column, upgrade malt cards in it. It's probably too little too late. Yeah, I know. You complete a row, flip All malt cards. When you complete a column, upgrade malt cards in it. I'm just destined. Yeah. Just couldn't get it cooking. Alright, well, there is definitely something to be said about filling the deck with cards so that the Jerrys don't appear, but it helps if your economy is online to then fill the deck. But for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.